I'm so excited to chat with you because this song She's Calling Me is just a beauty. Who are some of the musical influences you had when you were growing up?
Oh, probably. Thank you for the compliment. The two main people that I listened to growing up was Michael Jackson and Tupac. As you know, even though they're like total opposites, but they were both just superstars and super influential in the culture and in the music industry.
I know that your sound is typically described sort of as R&B and soul, but do you have a way that you tend to describe it?
I would say traditional R&B. I like to channel. A lot of my influences are from the '90s and the early 2000s. So I feel like that was R&B's golden age, and that's where I like to fit in.
She's Calling Me is a beauty, as I said. What kind of fan response have you been receiving? I know you have a visualizer out for it now.
Yeah, I have a visualizer, and I did do a lot of content for it that I've been using to help raise awareness for it. I've been getting some really good feedback. People seem to be liking it. I tried to do some different things vocally. I'm singing the verses in an octave that's very uncomfortable for me, and it's not like a natural octave for me to sing in. So I kind of stepped out of my comfort zone a little bit and wanted to do something different, and people seem to be taking well to it.
Where did that idea come from then to change the octave for this?
When I first started playing around with it, I was singing it in a lower octave, and while the lower octave was more comfortable for me, I didn't have the ability to do as much vocally in that particular octave. So I figured, let me go up a little higher. And while it may be uncomfortable, I could hit different types of notes and elicit different types of emotions in the process. So that's the route I decided to take for that.
What initially inspired this song?
So nothing in particular. I know that's kind of a boring answer, but it kind of like my process is unique in the sense that most of the time I'll reach out to a producer, in this case Tony Sway, and I'll tell him, yeah, I want to make a type of record that, a sensual record, a bedroom record, and I'll just listen to the beat over and over again on repeat, and I kind of let the beat talk to me, if that makes sense. I don't come into the writing process a lot of times with an agenda. I kind of just let the beat tell me what I let the beat tell me what I need to say to it, and the lyrics just kind of come to me, and I'll start humming the melody, and then the lyrics would just come to me, and I'll try different things, and if I like it, then I'll go with it.
Oh, you talked about your producer that you worked with on She's Calling Me, but do you have much of a say in the music side on the production end of the music you make? Like you talked about how you picked the octave here and there, but do you tend to talk about and be active in the production side of the music you make?
Occasionally, sometimes I'll make changes to like structural changes. Like for example, if I want the song to start with the chorus, then I'll move the chorus to the beginning. Or if I feel like the verses are going too long, then I'll shorten up the verses. I do that as a part of the editing process, because I do mix my own records. But generally, no, I don't interfere with the producer's creativity. But if there are things that I don't like, I'll take them out. Um, if there are things that could be added in, I'll request it. Doesn't always happen, but mainly what I do has to do with the mix, the creative portion in the mix, while I'm dropping out sounds here and moving stuff around and stuff like that. That's kind of where I get in on the production side with the beat. But I do produce the overall song, if you will. Like I'll get the beat, and then I'll do the arrangements, and I'll do the writing and stuff like that. So the overall song, I do the production, but I don't really like to interfere too much with what the producer is doing, the instrumental producer is doing creatively.
We talked about there's a visualizer for She's Calling Me. Any plans for a full video to come?
I don't know. Like I said, I did some content to promote it. It all really just depends on how much traction the song gets, whether it's worth investing in a whole video. These days, people have such short attention spans that the average person is just not consuming a 3 to 4 minute music video. They're just not. They're watching 30 to 60 seconds of it, and
A
then
TikTok version of it.
yeah, and then somebody sends them a text, and somebody sends them an email, and then something's on, some podcast is coming on. So I haven't been doing too many music videos. I have a music video coming out. I don't know when this is airing, but I have a music video coming out on Friday, November 22nd for Be All Right. Um, that song got a lot of traction, so I felt like it was a good opportunity to put that video out. Um, but like I said, if this song kind of takes off, then I'll explore every option possible.
With Be All Right and She's Calling Me. Any plans for a full album or EP in the works?
Yes. So Be All Right and She's Calling Me are two very different records, and they really most likely can't live together on the same project. So I'm kind of working on two projects right now, um, with each of them being on the opposite project.
Okay. Will you have any upcoming performing live events, touring you'll be doing in the near future?
Um, just stay tuned. Nothing is locked in at the moment, but if you follow my social media, that's really where I promote those things. I also have an email and text list that I use to promote those things. You can access those either on my social media. Everything's at Trav Torch. You got travtorch.com. My website is updated regularly. I do post events there as well. So I would just say anybody interested in seeing me live or hearing about future live shows or future tours should go to those sources for that information.
Is that where we can get that epic merch you have on as well?
Yes, yes. It's travtorch.com/store. I got a whole bunch of new stuff to go with the different music releases that I have. And I try to have a lot of fun with it. I have on a Trav Torch hat and a Trav Torch hoodie. And it's all, it's quality stuff and it's reasonably priced.
Who would you love to collaborate with on a song in the future?
There's so many artists. Some of the contemporary people like, Drake and Trey Songz and Chris Brown. Those are people that I like a lot.
I
And
can
then
see that.
yeah, I would be honored to do that. And then, some of the greats from the 90s. I mean, people like Donnell Jones and groups like Jagged Edge and stuff like that. It'd be a lot of fun. Be a lot of fun. Definitely like to
112.
yeah, those guys like that, right? Right, on like people that still want to make the same type of music that I like to make, and we can get together and do it in a way where it doesn't sound dated, like it sounds fresh.
What would you like to say then to everyone who are fans and supporters of the wonderful music Trav Torch you make?
I would just like to say thank you. I've been doing music for a long time, and I'm humbled that although I'm not where I want to be at this point, I'm humbled that I am where I am. And if you like my music, let me know. I'm friendly. I don't bite. Post a comment on my social media. Join my email list. Um, you know, just reach out to me and let me know. Um, and I appreciate it.